Temuka Cemetery, a place where two young men should never be. Simon Jones, at the age of 19 in 2009, took his own life. 10 days later, Brockhelm, aged 18, made the same decision, leaving their families devastated. Nearly 4 years on since their son's death, these two mothers ready to break their silence around suicide.
If I can help, even if it's just one person, either change their mind and not do it, or help some families through their dark times, then I think I've achieved something.
That's why they have just formed the South Canterbury Support Group under Casper, an organisation that helps families facing suicide tragedy.
Some people don't like to ask for help, so what I'd like to see happen in our community is if when something like this unfortunately happens, that we can make contact. You don't want to shy away from them thinking, I don't know what to say, and a lot of people do that because they don't know how to deal with it.
So these mothers are now on a mission to educate the community.
Would you mind putting that in your shop window for us, please, Paddy?
It would be a pleasure.
Some
We
brochures.
felt there's a need for it. We want to be able to support anybody else if they need it to go through this and to get the message out there, because it's not only about supporting people, it's about prevention, and essentially we all would love to see the suicide rate come down.
Something the Chief Coroner wants to see too. He believes the stigma surrounding suicide needs to change.
I've talked about a gentle opening up of the discussion, that we need to get our heads out of the sand. We actually need to face up to the fact of the rate of suicide we have and the major problem it is in our community.
Figures show around 540 people take their lives each year. That's more than 10 people per week. And there's young people taking their lives more than any other age group. The worst figures, 20 to 24-year-olds, where 75 died. Next were teenagers, where 63 committed suicide. And that's why the Chief Coroner says it's time to tackle the issue.
The reality is there is an unpalatable message out there. Not talking about it doesn't seem to have made a blind bit of difference. And increasingly, my view, there's a hunger to know more about it, to get the information, because unless you know the nature of the beast, it's really hard to do anything effective about it.
But these two women are determined to help.
We feel that you just need to have people who know the journey that you're undertaking, and it's got to talk. It doesn't matter, it might seem a massive problem to you. As soon as you share that and talk to somebody, it doesn't seem as bad. You've voiced it out.
Making sure no one is left alone.
We know there's a lot of people out there that haven't had the support and that need to maybe lean on someone, share their stories. Quite often their stories are bottled up inside them and they have no one to get them out to. Well, we just want them to know that we're here for them.
These two mothers hoping to break down the stigma, shining a light on the dark issue of suicide. For more information, go to the Casper website or phone them. Alexander Robertson, Metro News.